Dear children, welcome back to the class. So, as our chapter skeletal system is finished, children, today we will give recap of this chapter. We'll go through all the topics which we have covered in this chapter. So, let's start. First, children, what is a skeletal system? The structure which is formed with bones is a skeletal system. You can see the picture in the screen. This structure is formed of what? Bones. So this is called what? Skeletal system. Okay. Next, now children, the structure which is made of bones, it is made by joining bones. When two bones are joined, the point where it is joined, children, is a joints. Other joints. Okay. So with the help of these joints, we can move our body, turn and twist. You can see these points of joints in our body. First is top of neck. You can see the location where it is located, children. Second is shoulder. Third is elbow. Fourth is wrist. Fifth is hip. Sixth is knee. And the last is your ankle. These are the movable joints. Next, we studied about the bones, right? So we know that the structure is formed with bones, right? So bones are what? Are the hard substance. If you touch, you can feel this hard substance. These are bones. Now, baby have 300 bones, whereas an adult have 206 bones. Why is it so, children? Because baby have many cartilage. Now cartilage, you must be thinking what it is, right? You can see this blue color line in both the bones. This is the cartilage, and baby have many cartilage in the body. So children, as they grow, it fuses. Fuses means it comes all together. It is replaced by bone. Okay, is it clear? And cartilage are found throughout the body. Next, we studied about the important parts of the skeletal system. So, which are the important parts of the skeletal system? Three important parts. First, what we studied? Skull. First, what it is? Skull. Now, what is skull, children? Bones in the head forms the skull. How skull is formed? Bones in the head forms the skull, and it acts like a helmet and protects the brain inside. As you know, children, which internal organ does skull protects? Brain. Okay, so it acts like a helmet. Next important part of the skeletal system is, children, ribs. You can see this in the screen. Brown color curve bones. These are ribs. Okay. And when the front and back ribs join, it forms a rib cage. Can you tell, children, which organs are protected inside this rib cage? Lungs and heart. Isn't it? And how many ribs are there? There are 12 pairs of ribs. Okay. Next, third important part of the skeletal system is the backbone or vertebrae. Now children, you can see in the screen the picture of backbone. The red color is a backbone. Now how it is formed? It is formed with 33 individual bone that interlock with each other to form the spinal column. It is made of 33 bones. Clear? So these are the three important parts of the skeletal system. Next, children, as we are studying about the bone, so the longest bone in the body, do you know where it is found? Is the thigh bone. You can see this red color bones. These are the thigh bones. So children, they are also called as femur. The longest bone is found in the body is your thigh bone. Clear? Next, the smallest bone, where it is found? It is found in our ear and it is called stapes. You can see the picture of the stapes. It is basically found in the middle of the ear. Okay? So children, in page number 15 of your book, we studied about the bones, joints and skeletal system. So is it clear to you, these 3 points? Next, in page number 16, we studied about the important parts of the system. So which are the 3 important parts? Skull, ribs and backbone. Next, what we studied? Functions of the skeletal system. How does it function? The 3 important parts. First, how does skull function, children? It is made of what? The skull bones give shape to our head, right? And face, while the backbone help us to stay erect, isn't it? Can you imagine if there is no backbone? Can you imagine how your body will be without a backbone? So children, bones store minerals inside them. So we should eat the food which makes our bones strong and healthy. The second point, children, as we have already studied, that rib cage protect which internal organs? Lungs and heart. Whereas skull protect which internal organ? Brain. You can see the picture in the screen, children. Next, page number 17. Point number 3, children. What we have studied, that the joints help our body to twist and turn, isn't it? So, for example, the leg joints help us to walk and run. Is it clear? Next important point what we studied, children, topic is how can we keep our bones strong and healthy. We did this in our last class, do you remember? So there are 3 ways to keep our bones strong and healthy. First is healthy food, second is good posture, and the third is exercise and play. So are you following these 3 important points in your daily life? Very good. Healthy food, you will eat the food where there are nutrients like calcium and vitamins. Calcium makes our bones strong and healthy. So for this, children, you should go with leafy vegetables, pulses and milk products. This contains calcium and vitamins. Clear? Good posture. If you sit for a long time in a bent way, then children, it creates lots of problems. So we should try to sit straight in an upright posture. Okay? Next is exercise and play. We should regularly go for exercise and play. It keeps our body strong and healthy. Next, what is a fracture? Fracture is what, children? Break or crack of bone is a fracture, isn't it? So how can we come to know that the bone is break or cracked? We come to know through X-ray picture. You can see the image in the screen, children, the picture of X-ray. Next, how it can be healed? By putting the plaster. What doctor does, children? Puts a plaster around it and keep the bone in the correct position, and this helps in healing. Now, how does the plaster look? You can see the image in page number 18, white color. Plaster looks like this and it is kept for few days until the bone is fixed in its position. Okay? The last what we studied about the skeletal system in animal. So children, what we studied, that there are exposed skeletal system. Exposed skeletal system means what, children? Have you seen a tortoise? It has a hard cover or shell on its body, isn't it? You can say this is a hard cover or shell. So the shell of a tortoise is an example of exposed skeletal system. Have you found out the names of more exposed skeletal system? Good. Then have you seen the creepy crawlies like earthworms around your house? Do they have a skeletal system? No. Okay, so next you can the last is your maths, which we have done already in the previous class. Your chapter is finished, children. And there is also one more topic in page number 19, children, that monkeys and humans have a similar skeletal system, isn't it? So it has ribs, it has vertebrae, it has skull. Clear? So your chapter is finished. Read your chapter. So if you find any difficulty, you can ask me. That's all for the day. Thank you so much.